All right, everybody, hello and welcome in. This is week 10 watch party. We didn't get a vote this week because we've got a banger. We've got two Patreon users, Utah. This is Coach Moon against Yui at UCLA. We've seen her team a lot this year, but the big news here is UCLA is going for 19 in a row home losses. So that would be not only an SFA record, but a IRL college football all-time record, 150 years, all of that. Went through all the data. This is the game. So if they lose at home again, they will be, I guess, I don't know, laughed at forever. I don't know, but it's interesting. It's another storyline to watch. So let's get into the rosters, and then obviously game day is tomorrow. You see on the screen we've got Wisconsin and Iowa, which is going to be a masterclass of a game. But first, Utah, they were so hyped coming into the year, and they've kind of been dog shit. I mean,
only by you. They were only hyped by you.
That's true. But they lost to Utah State at the beginning of the season, but they have improved. They've been 4-2 since, right? So they're kind of crawling their way back into the race. In a weak Pac-12, they have a chance. You're led by Brandon Mitchell and Tokomaha Pop-Tart Pakarori, the freshman, 85 overall. He's at 500 yards, 3 TDs. You would like him to get a little bit more into the end zone, score a little bit more, but his average yards per rush is nothing to laugh at. Obviously, when you're losing, you find yourself passing a lot more, so maybe some more carries for Packy as well. We'll see how that goes today. This will actually be his debut on streams, or on, that we're actually getting to watch him, which is awesome. As far as wide receivers, you got Ryan Alford, Matt Evans, Matt Warren, Ross Estes, Jermaine Little. This team, this is a long ways away from that Season 8 national championship. But Matt Evans, he was a redshirt freshman on that team, I believe. So, or maybe not. Maybe I'm stupid because he's not redshirted. So never mind. Michael Morris, though, 80 overall. Doug Copeland. And then offensive line, they historically have a very stellar offensive line. Everywhere except right guard seems to be pretty good, so one of these backups will move over to that spot. You got Josh Blair on the defensive line with Travis Burns, very quality tandem there. And then in the middle, even better, you got Fagan and Mayo. That is a great name combo in the middle. You've got PJ Mayo, what a name. I got to put Mayo in the SFA players, but really good line. And then Jeremy Bastion, I believe he could be back today. He is questionable. And Smoot, I think, is still out for another week, but you're led by Chaz Horner. And then Bryson Johnson on the other side. And then out wide, Brian Luke, Derek Huff, Nick Montgomery. So pretty good, decent speed. And then Fred Johnson, Nicholas Oakley, the SFA player, is redshirted. And then on the other side, Joey Bowling. And then SFA player Bruno Ferrari will be their kicker. Let's take a look at his stats. 91 kick power, 70 accuracy. So that is your...
No, you're fucked. You guys do best.
And so that is your Utah team. I mean, a really good squad ratings-wise. They just haven't really been able to put it together. But let's check out Yui's team. We've seen them before. Here we go, led by Tavarius Trace, on his way potentially to be the biggest 5-star bust in SFA history. I mean, look at the numbers. Combined 16 and 14, not exactly ideal through a season and a half. We'll see if he can turn it around. He's had a lot better of a season this year. But A.J. Pinball Sampson, one of the best running backs in the country, 1 yard away from 1,000, so he will hit that today, and absolutely kind of an explosion here this season for him, so that's great. Out wide, we have Blake Watts, Travis Bennett, Maurice Warren, Clint Bonner, and then tight ends, Adam Boyd, he gets involved a lot. Will Hobbs, this is kind of where they kind of lack, is in the trenches, slightly lower than those Utah players, actually a little bit lower, and then definitely a lot lower on the defensive line, so you got to give Utah the advantage here in the trenches. And then they do have Bobby Wilkinson as an injury, so it's going to be Andy Dodds and Matt Hines. And then out wide, this secondary that kind of got cooked by Cal on game day, Nick Dixon, Adam Bentley, and Joe Ewing. And then Spurlock in the back, along with Keith Johnson and Brent Lester, brother of Mo. we always make that joke. And then Weisbecker, he's a really, really good kicker, so we'll see what he does. But yeah, let's get started. So obviously you guys get to choose the jerseys. Yui, your choices aren't that great because you're UCLA.
She said the blue.
So yeah, it's just blue or white. Historically,
Moon said he wants the Rose Bowl whites.
I don't think I heard Moon say that, but
It's in
He
chat.
said-
I said that.
oh, okay, well, so you want the Rose Bowl whites. Okay, so that's white with I don't think we have
It's just
Rose
the
Bowl on
white
it.
throwback,
Okay.
basically.
This one?
It should just be just white. It should be throwback, just like a preset.
All right. So, massive game with historic implications. Oh, baby, here we go. Utah versus UCLA. Utah could still make a run. UCLA kind of falling behind. But here we go. All right. I'm just excited to see Packy debut, see if he can do something. We've seen this UCLA team. This is now the third full game of the year we're watching for them, actually. Second for Watch Party. This was going to get flexed to game day, but because you can't have duplicates before week 11, got flexed to Watch Party. But here at the Rose Bowl, the big win for the year for UCLA is that SMU win to start the year. Utah, I can't really remember a team they've beaten, but I'm sure they have some quality wins. Surprisingly, UCLA averages more per game, despite having, 3 less losses? Or 3 less wins? So anybody's just joining or joins throughout, feel free to jump in to talk whenever you want. Just remember you are recorded and it will go on YouTube. But because it's such a big game, I'm probably going to do a little bit more official commentary than normal, especially if we have some big highlights. All right, boom. The granddaddy of them all. See, there's no way if you're on an 18-game home losing streak, it's this full. No way. All right, who's going to win the toss? UCLA, all right, they're off on the right track. And here we go. All right, we're going to see Packy right off the bat. The number, was it what? The number one? No, there's a March Madness reward. So the successor to Mo Alley Cox, who is a first ballot Hall of Famer coming up on a conference championship week. So Packy, I believe, is number 5 in the backfield with the dreads. And they're going to throw it to start. And we're taking off. First play, he finds the outside, and that's a nice little 9-yard rush for Brandon Mitchell. Nicely done. Remember, this Utah team has a long history of SFA talent. They were the original landing spot for guys like Matt Barkley. Oh, we got Wildcat, second play of the game. Packy, his first touch. He's going to throw it. All right, Moon, there you go. Going to get Packy involved. He throws a pass before he runs it. Great start.
Pop-Tart is elite.
I think that might be the third time we've ever seen the running back actually throw
Triple
the ball.
threat. It's a triple threat.
And then they just do a jet sweep. Oh, Lord. So a 3-and-out here for Utah. We didn't even get to see Pacarori run it even once on the opening drive. That just shows you the trust they have from this coaching staff. Oof. Now, I forgot, Moon, you are one of the people who put, like, those funny face masks with the visor and on the Revolution helmet, right? So we see that a lot from these guys. All right.
I didn't. That was just preset. I never even touched the face mask.
Oh. Well, you love to see it. All right, so the debut here for UCLA. Big day, but they're trying to keep the stakes out of their mind. I'm sure they've heard it all week. PJ Mayo making his first big play of the day. I'm just trying to think back in my playing days of just any sport. If you're hearing that, oh, you've lost this many in a row, it's going to be an all-time streak. I wonder if that would affect me. As we get quick option, he gets it out to AJ Sampson. He stiffies a boy. There we go. All right, first touch, 18 yards for AJ.
If I'm Moon, I'm seething at that.
Trace just pops right up. I mean, you know, when you're facing UCLA this season, Sampson's going to get his. You just got to worry. If Trace starts actually throwing the ball, then that's when you're probably going to lose. We've only seen him have one really good game this year, and it was the first one against SMU. That was kind of like the dream performance. I guess gave you a little bit of false security this season, as she's also battling for job security at this point, and in jeopardy of potentially spinning the wheel or taking a punishment. All right, we got a handoff. Oh my, what a move. Maurice Warren, we've seen him. He was, I believe, on game day against Cal. He had a shitload of catches, like 10 or something. Maybe 14, 15. All right, well, we're driving early inside the 25, so big start, big emotional game. So AJ Sampson up the gut for 10. Looks like Utah's coming out flat-footed here on the road. I mean, maybe if they're promoting it like this is the biggest losing streak in college football history, right, then people would actually show up. As we get a sack now. Trace goes down. Josh Blair on the tackle, the end. Big time. Just thinking about this team throughout the years, Barkevius Mingo sparked the playoff run from the end position, and then Micah Bernard ended up being our cover athlete for a year after they won the Natty. AJ Sampson, and this is the year before Dogwater and Nick joined in that group. All right, 3rd and 7. This is massive. 4 wide. Sampson in the backfield. Watch out. They've got 6 in the box, though. And fake it over the middle. That's not going to get it done. So Wisebacker probably coming out onto the field. 4th and 3. Yes, he is. So UE settling for a field goal, but if you just keep scoring every possession, you're going to have a chance. Oh, boy. And it's good. All right, here we go.
Seabass would have missed that.
Probably. Fake news. We don't know if that's the score or not. Remember, I need your fantasy in like yesterday if you're going to be... if you're here, I need your fantasy football picks. Just in case a score pops up or something. Luckily, Oregon...
Am I crazy or is... Never mind, I'll check.
No, I got yours. You submitted early. All right, can
No, I
you
was gonna
finally
ask
see
something
a
else.
carry? There he is, Packy Rory. Oh, there he is. He goes to the outside, breaks a tackle, and stumbles out of bounds. All right, Tokamaha Pakarori, the March Madness reward player. Popping off. First play, he looked like he had some wiggle. Broke a tackle, and they fake it to him now. And, oh my, that would have been a pick 6. Keith Johnson jumped the route. So, 5 plays into this Utah game plan, and I am not seeing anything that resembles these ratings. And a QB draw now on 3rd and 6. What are you doing? 2 3-and-outs in a row, and they're punting it right back to UCLA. You got to think after this start, is it imp paying off Utah. Oh, and they knocked out the punter. And no flag?
And no flag. Yeah, I don't know what it is about NCAA, but it's like that on mine. I have the roughing the kicker set at the normal thing and never calls it.
Yeah, man. That's wild. And we'll never see a blocked punt or a blocked field goal, I don't think.
I've
All right,
never
broken
seen
tackle.
one. I've never seen one when I'm like actually playing or watching something. Never seen one.
So before I did the SFA, on the old NCAA games, I'd make like a 126 team bracket with like the top 8 getting a first round bye. And so one time I think it was an NCAA 10. It was Army versus Penn State, and Penn State blocked a PAT on Army. So that was cool. But yeah.
What was the final score? Do you remember?
I mean, I
or
don't
no?
remember. I think it was like 35-9 or something.
Yeah,
As we
so
get
they-
another
that matter.
quick option. But then there's that NCAA game. It's the one with the Boise State quarterback on it. I believe the guy from the Fiesta Bowl. I don't remember.
Oh,
for
08.
sure.
That's
But
right.
yeah,
NCAA 08.
Oh wait, it was built into that game where you could easily block kicks, and it would do like the cutscene, and that's when I was.
Oh,
I was always
1 year
using
old.
You
Wake
go in
Forest.
first person on it
TC.
to like jump the kick.
Right, yeah, it would be like first person.
TC. I was 1 year old when that game came out.
Hey man, you're learning history. That's crazy. I'm like 9 years older than you. And
Just means you're old.
yeah. It just means NCAA has not come out with a game in fucking forever.
I might get a PS5 or Xbox Series X just to play the new game.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up having to if it doesn't come out on PC. But
I'd be
Cool.
surprised if they do.
all right, so Utah gets a third down stop. Big decision for Huey, and they're punting. You can't do that when you're on an 18-game home losing streak. You've got to go for it. No fake. But can they pin him? Oh, what a punt! I think they pinned them deep. I mean, just about as terrible as you'd expect this game to go. And yeah, got him down at the 5. All right, UCLA going crazy on special teams. Now we're more Wildcat. Come on, Packy. He just hands it off here. They got the outside. A lot of room. Utah! 95 yards to the house. I believe that is the wide receiver. Ferguson. No, it's the backup running back. Holy shit. Touchdown, Utah.
Anyone but Pop-Tart.
Anyone but Pop-Tart.
He hands off so fucking good. So good.
You might just want to move him to QB. Good things happen, man.
I
So
mean,
on-
with that throw earlier, maybe not.
So
with that
on
throw
game day,
earlier.
just a few weeks ago, UCLA was struggling mightily against the pass. Today, it's the run. Just giving up a 95-yarder. That is not the longest run in SFA history. It is actually it's either the second or the third. I don't know how long Travion Boykins was against Rutgers in the bowl game. I don't know.
His was 98.
90, 97, 98, yeah. So, okay, so that's the third longest. Oh, what a cut by Sampson. All right, so maybe playing the field position games, not the best course of action. I mean, just
But then
look at
we
this-
also had a Ryan Leaf's 99-yard run, but we didn't watch it. But
Yeah, only watching, so those ones. Oh, what a stiffy, but he's brought down. Yeah, I can't count the sim ones. We got to watch it. But, I mean, the single best rushing performance we've ever seen in a game is still the Season 8 National Championship with Michael Bernard. He had like 5 of those kind of runs that were like for 60+ against Ohio State. And he had like 395 total yards and 6 touchdowns or something ridiculous like that. It's on the history sheet. But, all right, come on, UCLA. All right. They've just been going crazy with the run. I think was that 16 runs to 2 passes? They do not trust Trace today. Rightfully so. All right, handoff once again, and they bring him down. All right, 3rd and 2. So that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. In a great first quarter it was. Utah got completely outplayed, but they got one good play, and that's the game, you know. All right. Quarter of the way there. UCLA has 3 quarters to fix it, but before they're the sole possession of the longest home losing streak in college football history. Bum, bum. All right, flip field. This is a massive 3rd down. Massive, massive, massive. Fakes the handoff. 1st down, there you go. Maurice Warren again, the favorite target. So, actually, Utah technically doesn't have a 1st down. That's wild. What a fun stat. 2 3-and-outs and then a 95-yard house call. All right, 2nd and 2 out wide, and okay, there's another 1st down. Inside the 30. And off, okay. Sampson's going to wind up, he already has 15 carries. He can wind up with like 45 carries.
Dude, if I was a UCLA fan in this, and I saw this going on, I would be screaming that this team is cursed.
And, all right, 3rd and inches. Yeah, I mean, they completely dominated that first quarter. They dominated the first quarter, and then just one play. All right, 3rd and inches. No negative plays here. And they're going to throw it, surprisingly. Dumps it off. There you go, Ricky Lane. Runs over 2 guys. Backup running back. So UCLA moving the ball today. They just need to finish a drive. Trace 6 for 6. Trips left. And, all right. Nothing. We'll see. Sampson does look pretty good today. He's bouncing off tackles. Pistol. Warren in the slot. And he's floating it out wide. Okay, he finds him, but risky business. 3rd and 2 now. Are they going to be held again in the red zone? Only 4 on the line. Watch out for a draw play. Or read option. There it is. Trace, and he falls for it, and they call him short, but they give him the 1st down. What?
I've never seen it when it's that close and they give you the 1st but not the tutty.
Yeah. So 1st and goal, all right. So we're going with it. And oh my, touchdown UCLA. I thought it was a pick, but he somehow brought it in. UCLA takes the lead. From our angle, that looked like a pick.
Dude, I watched that, and I was just thinking, I was like, dude, I literally just said this team is cursed. They get called short, then throw a pick.
Oh my. All right. You know what? Breaking a streak like this, never going to be easy. Hey, they're cheering. UCLA has played a lot better on these game day style games than they have played anywhere else. So, I mean, 9 first down to 0. Eliminate 1 play. UCLA's up 10. So, they've only ran 7 plays. And quick option, that's going nowhere.
Up until that play, they've also only generated 14 yards besides the 95-yard drive.
Yeah, man, it's just the UCLA's defense has a big play problem. It was Toth last against Cal. This time it's the jet sweep in the Wildcat. 2nd and 13. Mitchell. Okay, we're getting power handoff. Oh, he overran him. Packy gets the first and more. Go, Packy, go! 32 yards. That is the Packy that was advertised. Now, it took a defensive tackle to be a complete dumbass, but hey, anything to get the ball rolling. That's got to excite Moon out there. Big time run for Packy, Rora. And they are now moving the ball. All right, another power run. And finally, they control the outside run. Brought down by Brent Lester, the brother of Mo. All right, 2nd and 13. Going, what is this, full house? They're actually going to throw it. A big blitz, and they get there! Whew! Andy Dodds right to the chest. All right, big now, 3rd and 20. UCLA came to play, baby. All right, split backs. Just dumping it off, nothing doing. Bring out the punt team. All right, kind of a short punt. Ricky Lane brings it back to the 30. All right, so 4 minutes and some change left, 3 timeouts. I mean, if you're UCLA, you're loving this. It also pains me to see that Pac-12 logo. Eat shit, dirtbags. Let me tell you, Trace is having a good game today. All right, 2nd and 7. He hands it off. No, he keeps it. Oh, my. Broken tackle. 3rd and 1. All right, handoff up the gut. And no, he gets it. I mean, the way this is rolling, UCLA, they can just control time of possession, run the clock, and just score a couple more times. It's going to be clamps. Here we go, another massive run for Sampson. Not sure what that safety was doing. 116 now. UWE's got to be hyped. Oh boy, and it's intercepted off the screen, and he's going the other way. Trace throws a pick 6. Oh my, Brian Luke, what a score.
That's a caster curse. That's no caster curse.
This team is cursed. That is the only other entity, team, or anything in this universe that would throw that ball is Fink in his own dynasty. That was just... Oh my god, what are we doing, UCLA? It's so hard to root for this team. They're dominating. But 2 plays and they're down 4. As we see this game going on. God, what are we doing, UCLA? Please don't extend it to 19. Come on. All right, how is Trace going to respond? He had a fantastic start, 8 for 8, had a touchdown, but he just threw a pick 6. All right, they go right back to him, show the confidence. Adam Boyd for 3. Second and 7, though. 2 minutes left. A lot of time to get this back. You just can't let these big plays derail the day. 3rd and 1 now. So real bad would be if they got stopped here and allowed Utah to drive. UCLA. Trace dumps that one off. That's what he loves to do. There's Maurice Warren once again, his safety net, 14 yards. All right, you got Trace. Floats it. And once again, you got Warren. All right, unique formation here. 12 first down. So when he breaks the sack and then he goes down. Mayo couldn't get there, but they cleaned him up. 2nd and 16. Still down 4. Plenty of time left, though. 2 timeouts. Trace over the middle, and that might have been defensive pass interference, but they don't call it. They might have ruled it uncatchable. So 3rd and 16 now. Probably need about 15 yards to get in field goal range. Trace. He's yamming that one to the boundary, and he got 12. All right. So is Wisebacker coming out? We know he is a very high-quality kicker. No, they're going for it. 4th and 4, minute 15 left, no man's land. Don't want to kick the 47-yarder. Trace, 4th and 4, free blitzer, and he goes down again. Turnover on downs. What a blitz. That's the right outside linebacker, Johnson. Almost got away from him again, but not this time. And Utah now has a chance. Minute 11 left. 3 timeouts. All right. Good start there. Matt Warren gets a catch. Second and 3 now. And they're calling it a first down to Ross Estes. The Eagle is such an out-of-pocket mascot to me because it has nothing to do with the Ute. They don't have anything like War Eagle. It's just weird. Anyways, safety blitz, free rusher. He gets it off and a lot more. He has the sideline. He gets inside the 30. That's Ross Estes again. All right, we're starting to cook inside the 30. Plenty of time, 2 timeouts left. Flip the play. Mitchell, creative blitz once again. He takes off. He finds some room. He cuts inside and down to the 8. They're trying to rip it out. This would be disastrous if they give up a touchdown. Hand it off to Packy. A power rush. He breaks a tackle and falls forward for a first down. Tokamaha Pakarori. Pop-Tart Packy. 39 seconds left. They hurry up to the line. Snap the ball. Bring a blitz. They pick it up. And there's a first down. Matt Evans. 2nd and 2 now. Clock is ticking. 1 timeout left. Can they score? Another blitz. He's taken off again, and he goes down. Brandon Mitchell sacked. Clock is running. They're going to try one more play to the end zone before bringing out the field goal unit. And dumps that off. He has room on the outside. He breaks the tackle and is pushed out. UCLA survives as Bruno Ferrari, the SFA kicker, coming on out to try to extend this to 7. Ferrari. And it's good. All right. So 3 seconds left on the clock. UCLA finds themselves down 7. So they won the first quarter, or they were down 4 after the first. Now they're down 7. So Huey's going to have to give an inspiring halftime speech. Hands it off to AJ Pinball Sampson, and that is the half. What a first half of football here at the Rose Bowl. Half away from history. All right, you got to be happy with that half, honestly, if you're both teams. Still within a score for Huey after 2 massive mistakes. And with terrible offense for Moon, you're still up 7. So you're both teams pretty happy.
Huey said her inspiring speech was, "Don't throw the ball."
Probably. Probably for the best. I mean, God, dude. Just, what? Trace, you're killing me out here. I want him to be
don't
good
understand why
so
he's
bad.
so bad.
Dude, maybe, I don't know. Like I wanted Gamara to be what Trace is right now for you. You know what I mean? I wanted Trey. I wanted Gamara to be good. Like, I want Trace to be how Gamara's playing for UCLA. And it's just completely flopping. Gamara's looking like a borderline Heisman. And this is the exact same thing that happened with Kiko and Jared Lorenzen. They came out in the same class. And Jared Lorenzen always was good, but they always lost at the critical moment and were like 9-3. Obviously, this is a completely different situation. But Kiko, obviously the Heisman winner, got to the playoff. Fortunately, he's injured, so we'll see what happens with his story. But these two are reminding me of that first generation. All right, but they get the ball back. Trace has plenty of opportunity here.
At least you got one season of a bunch of Gamara turnovers.
Yeah, that's true. I got one good season. It's basically probably going to be the same thing as Arch. I got one season of being able to
No, we
laugh
got
my
2 of
ass
those.
off. Yeah. All right, quick option, and oh God, what is this team doing? UCLA, I am not even a UCLA fan at all, even a little bit IRL or anything, and this team is just killing me, man. But dude, I've never been so happy with realignment news. When Colorado went to the Pac-12 originally, I was devastated. Because I just, what are you doing, Trace? As he overthrows wide open first down. But I was devastated that our Nebraska rivalry and Iowa State, those games were gone. But now we're coming back. So.
On that note,
Oh,
how
wait,
do
we
you
got a
think,
fumble. Oh, he picks it up.
On that note, how do you think UCF's going to do year 1 in the Big 12?
You really never know. I mean, UCF is one of those G5s that's really put together some great class and sustained success. So you don't know. Honestly, for me, any of these teams that are transitioning, like a BYU or Houston, if they get to 6 wins, that's an incredible season for them first year.
Yeah. Especially if they win the space game or win at Oklahoma. If they win at Oklahoma during Oklahoma's homecoming, that would be crazy. But
and the fact that it is year 1 for you guys, and you're facing Oklahoma and Texas. It's gonna be a lot easier to play better in the future seasons when those two are gone. So
yeah, that too.
So I don't know. It's gonna be a lot of fun though. This year is kind of just like one of those. Packy, oh my! Breaks 4 tackles. All right, Moon. Packy's breaking out. That's his second play over 20 yards. You were bitching about the big play.
Moon and Yui have both left. It's just dog wire. Oh,
look at that. Runs over 2 guys like it's nothing. Breaks another. And breaks a 4th. God damn, Packy. The Packy pop-off.
Dude, I can't wait for Taylor McQueen to take that man's soul.
But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a weird transition year. It's once 2024 hits with the brand new playoff and these new conferences, it's going to be a lot of fun as there's another first down.
Yeah. By the way, do you know if Nick's gonna do IRL games in the sports book or no? Have you talked to him about
I
that?
have no plans of doing that. We do for NFL, we do IRL BearCave with reward players at the end of the IRL season. So
Yeah, I saw that,
we'll
but
be
I didn't
doing
know if
that.
he was gonna do anything in sports book.
Maybe I'll think about adding that kind of stuff.
You
We'll
could
see.
do like just like the college games.
All right, I believe Nick's already said no to the IRL stuff on the betting right now.
Did he? Oh damn.
Yeah, I mean, I think at most it would be like if I wanted to commit to doing it because I have access to the sheet and I know how he calculates it all now. So I might do like I'll pick a game of the week and do a few prop bets or something that I know I'm going to watch so that I'll actually care about it. But like, yeah, I'm not going to allow everyone to pick fucking Akron, Utah State games. That'll be too much. As he floats it, a wide open man, and they bring him down 4th and inches. That is huge at this point. Potentially saving the game. Bruno Ferrari can push it to 2 scores here. That play might come up absolutely massive later on. Ferrari, and it's good. Man, imagine having a kicker you can rely on. I can't relate. I know Dogwater can't relate. Must be nice.
All right, buddy, look.
I'd be
There's
shitting
one-
myself if that was the kick for ECU.
I did.
Did
Know what's
kinda
worse?
Lose on that? Did you kind of lose on that against Baylor?
I was so
Maybe.
confident in that kick against Washington.
Dude,
I
that
literally,
was so
I looked at
funny,
my wife.
man.
I was like, dude, we're getting out of here. I can't believe it. And then he fucking missed.
He did quite completely miss. He just banged it off the post.
that was
It was so excruciating
that-
watching how long it took for that ball
Yeah.
to land.
Why
that
were you confident
Washington
in him
game?
anyways?
Dude, that Washington game is exactly how I felt against Louisiana last year in the triple OT loss. Oh my God, he tried to extend the seam, but I had 4 or 5 plays where I had him in 4th down, or like all I needed was a touchdown or something, or to kick a field goal, and we didn't hit once. It was so annoying. There goes Sampson down the sideline. I'm telling you, dude, Sampson's agility, man, he's a big pinball, but look at these cuts. Weaving in and out of traffic.
Who do you think's going to end with more yards, Calvin Parker or Sampson?
I'm gonna just say honestly Parker for lack of competition. I mean, Pac-12 schedule, I'd assume UCLA is probably gonna be behind more, so pass more. So I would bet Parker, but I don't know.
Yeah. Also, 2 of the games I have left are against 1-6 teams.
Yeah, so you might be
like
running.
literally.
But the scary thing with those games when you're betting on yards and things is like if you are up too much, then it will take your starters out. So if you're trying to stat pad, you got to win by like 21. You can't win by 42. All right, this is massive conversion here. UCLA, they've got to get something brewing. Trace, he gets a big-ass block and breaks a tackle. Go, Trace. Oh, my, that was a fantastic block on the edge by Maurice Warren. Probably a clipping if we're being honest, but hey, UCLA needs all the help they can get at this point. Inside the 30. Come on, UCLA. Nobody wants to see 19 on that loss column. God, just imagine. Last time they won a home game, week 7 of season 9 against Tulsa.
My God, that was my
35-16.
first season.
Yeah, that's
Did
when
you say week
SMU
5?
was in week 7. So that's when SMU was in the top 5. If you look in the Sickos channel, I put that's the week that Calvin Johnson committed to Minnesota.
Dude, it's been almost 4 seasons.
Yeah, that's that's so wild. So, and
I wonder why the game
another
keeps away from
overthrow. What are we doing, Trace? Oh, Yui, I'm so sorry.
Dude was wide
So
open
Wise
too.
backer coming out. Can he get it back to one score? Oh, thank God. All right. Kickers are doing their job today.
Must be nice. I don't get that luxury.
I mean, I would
See that something goes.
I'd much rather have a terrible kicker than have an 18 game home losing streak. So, you know, I'll take what I can get. Oh my, that could have been dangerous.
I can't really argue that.
Yeah. It's like, do I want to hit the kick or do I want to actually win at home?
Dude, I'd rather lose like that in 4 OT again than go on an 18-game losing streak.
I mean, you threatened to leave the team after 2 losses.
I was in such shambles, dude. You don't understand.
Dude, those kind of losses are the worst. That exactly how you feel. That's how I feel against Baylor with the Bo Wallace thing. Anytime I ever lost to Chad Barber, those losses just kill.
I just feel losing to Wisconsin earlier this season.
I mean, as soon as we threw that opening pick, I was like, of course. We got Bo Wallace, and, like, I was expecting the loss. And then we got the pick, and it gave me hope like it always does to me. And then it was just another mountain of sadness. But
the game seems to both.
Anytime TC gets a turnover he shouldn't have gotten, like it happened in the MTSU game, it happened in the Baylor game. He threw a pick, turned the ball over, should have lost in. Just got the most unheard of turnover just to go his way. Drives all the way down the field and then either misses the kick or throws the pick.
Yeah, like the Baylor game, I got a pick 6 with Clint Kubiak in the 4th quarter when I was dead. And yeah, it's just... So UCLA's getting the ball back now. This could be a tie ball game. They got the 3 and out. So we just got to see if Trace can do something here. So this game's heating up, but yeah.
Don't you mean AJ Sampson? Trace is going to do something as it.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing about it is, like, a couple seasons ago, it was 1 loss and your season's over for ECU. Now, though, they're at the point where we're good enough. We gain the respect of the country, and you know that we can suffer a tough loss and still probably get in with an at-large. But we still have to win out. So now that 1 loss doesn't feel so crippling. Especially when it's in overtime. But 1 more loss and our season's over, which sucks. But this will be the last week, unless Christian Richard gets like a questionable tag or something. But he's projected to be back next week, so that will be
Who do you play this week again?
I believe I'm on the road against Western Kentucky.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see.
I'm pretty sure my true freshman
65
overall QB is doing better.
Season 10, someone said it's just Western Kentucky, no problem.
And then they lost.
And then lost.
But hey, he still made the playoff. It was at Texas A&M.
Even for a Mickey Mouse playoff run, that was the most BS playoff run I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
Dude, but let's be honest, Eli Stowers made up for it.
Oh, game day animal.
Yeah, dude, like honestly, that year's playoff was so disgustingly bad, but the fact that like you had single player performances like Eli Stowers, just going completely off, like him single-handedly kept them in the game against Ohio State, which they had no business being in that game. But like that kind of made it feel realistic that now actually watching the game, it made sense how they got there. Like Colorado, for example, was all Cale McCarr. It was all Eli Stowers. So, all right, massive 3rd and 13 here. Man in motion. Fakes a handoff. Dumps it off. Can he get there? First down, UCLA! Adam Boyd, the tight end.
Converted without running the ball?
What a play, dude.
What?
And what a terrible throw. That was down at the ankles. Like, that was that play where the fake takes so long to happen that he just throws it immediately. All right, third quarter coming to an end. Can UCLA tie this game up? Dumps out. Oh, my God. Chaz Horner, you had it. I'm sorry, but Trace is begging to lose this game. No confidence in his throws even a little bit.
Does Yui even have confidence in him? That's the thing.
Oh, no chance. Oh, and he's sacked. Why are you holding it on for so long? Oh, Fagon gets a sack now. 3rd and 18, threatening another field goal. Trace, that's a 3-man rush, dude. Oh. And that's going to be the play to end the 3rd quarter. So they battled back from down 10 at half. Or, no, it was down 7. They both got a field goal in this quarter. So we're 1 quarter from history. We still don't know. Is Yui going to take sole possession, or will they escape? I mean, this record's no joke. This is a record that will take somebody 3 seasons to break. 3rd and 18. Hands it off. No, he fakes it. He dumps that off. All right. Big decision time. Do you just take the points, or do you go for it? They're going for it. No hesitation for Mui.
I think this decides the game, I think.
4th and 5. Trace throws it. Wide open man. That's Sampson. He gets inside the 5. Massive. Critical. 1st and goal. Can they punch it in to tie this game up? Trace, they're throwing it. Oh my! Touchdown, UCLA! Travis Bennett tiptoes in the back of the end zone.
No, you screamed so loud, your mic died.
Yeah,
Oh
decided
my.
to kill itself for a second there.
I screamed?
Ice cream for ice cream.
I mean, I thought that was another pick. Trace is killing me out here. Fake news on that game. All right, Utah. You can't be the ones to choke the history. Nobody likes a tie at the top of a funny leaderboard. I don't want to see a tie with Duke in Western Kentucky.
I like how you called Yui's suffering just a tie.
Oh my, what a pancake. I'm trying to be equal here, you know. I got to give Utah their love. I got to give UCLA their love. When UCLA's down 10, I'm all UCLA. I'm all UCLA. And then once it's a tie game, now I got to shift it back a little to Utah, you know.
I wouldn't be surprised if Utah had more fans at this game, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, just to give you some, this stadium is like 45 minutes away from campus. Like, people don't go to their home games regularly. Like,
I went to the UF at USF game back in 2021. It was the same thing.
oh
If anything,
boy.
there were like more UF fans than USF fans at home for USF.
The
so.
thing that's sad is if you go to a Chargers game at SoFi, it's 50-50. Fans, Charger fan versus like Ram fan slash like whoever's the visiting team. Oh, and that could have been huge. Dixon drops the pick.
Just because LA is a melting pot, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and they're a San Diego team. Nobody in LA's ever liked them. Like, they've always been like that shitty team in our South.
That's rude. I mean, they did kind of miss the playoffs with the number 1 offense and defense.
Yeah.
Kind of deserved.
But, I mean, the LA, it's always been a Rams town. It's always been a Raiders place. It's never been Chargers. So, them being up here, they are slowly but surely getting the fan base, but it's not what you would expect when you go there. All right, 4th down. Decision time for Utah, and they're punting. UCLA, you have a chance. Fake punt, please. No fake. Oh my God, here comes the hopium. Yui's starting to believe this is when it gets rough.
Don't take in the hopium.
Yeah, don't take in.
Hopium.
Stay skeptical. Stay skeptical. They still got to go 80 yards. They got to score. 20 to 26 minutes left. History on the line. Trace, he finds his guy, Maurice Warren.
Got tackled by like 4 dudes all at the same time.
It's his 7th catch of the day. Joey Bowling, 11 tackles for a corner. That's actually kind of wild. Or no, he's a safety. Floats it out, and okay, connects. Adam Boyd, the tight end, getting involved here early and often on this fourth quarter. 20 of 26. Trace has kind of started to cook after that last drive. Split backs, triple option. All right. Love the 1 yard of carry. UCLA's killing them on the ground, so they just keep running the ball. They should be fine.
Utah's offense have just been anemic today.
Hands off, all the room on the right side. Sampson for 11. He's almost up to 200 yards on the day. UCLA, you cannot lose this game. You got this. You've got this. UCLA. Over the middle, and he connects with Boyd again. Oh, holy hell, it's happening. The hopium, you can hear it in the crowd. Is this going to be the first win in 3 years? Split back set. Fakes it. He's going to throw. Dumps that off to Sampson. There's 8. Trace. Oh, he breaks a tackle. He gets some blocks. Touchdown, UCLA! Blake Watts, what a play! He breaks a tackle, gets a couple blocks, a huge one by Sampson, and that's a touchdown!
What did I just watch?
Huh?
What did I just watch?
Dude, that is the kind of play that breaks historic streaks. That was wild. Dude, that's big time. Here we go. Yui.
Can't wait for a 77-yard play just to
Oh my god, dude, that was the play. A broken tackle, that is a animation you almost never see. And then you get the 2 blocks. Oh, that was a thing of fucking beauty. That's when everything works and this game goes crazy, and now Packy's going down -3. All the momentum's with UCLA. 17 unanswered points. I'm telling you, dude, them stopping him for 4th and inches, making him settle for that field goal, was massive. 2nd and 13. Utah has to score here soon. Handing it off again to Packy. Can he find some room outside? No. 3rd and 11 now. Oh, boy. 1 for 8 on 3rd down. Moon is in shambles at this point. He's jamming it deep, though, and he has a wide open man! Oh, no, UCLA!
I called it, too.
Matt
I was like, 77-yard
Evans!
play.
Oh, the pass coverage woes continue. They cannot stop the big play here in SoCal.
I called
Now
that,
Trace has to
too.
throw a pick 6 to complete the cycle.
Dude, the hopium even has me now. I'm so sorry, Yui. Oh. This game, man. I knew this game was going to be insane. 27-27. It is rare where we hype up a game this much, and it's delivered. 3 minutes left. Back and forth. With history on the line. God damn. And it's not even game day. That is tomorrow. This is the appetizer. All right, what can UCLA do? They just thought they did it. Oh, and here goes Sampson. Fuckers get well over 200. Oh, he's 198. Averaging 7 a carry. Just hand it to him and the game is over. 3rd and 18. Remember, they have a fantastic field goal kicker. If they can just get in range. Oh! Trace flirting with disaster here. Whew, everybody got to take a chill pill. 3 minutes left. Come on, Trace. As we get quick option, and it's working. Oh, my God. What a hit. Whew. Fred Johnson putting the bounty on UCLA right there. Whew. 3rd and 3. This is a massive play. Is the drive going to keep going? Trace. They bring a blitz free rusher. And he converts. Travis Bennett falls forward. That was Utah's chance. Still plenty of time for both teams. 1st and 10. And Sampson, he falls forward. Gets the first down. There's 10 more. 2:08 on the ground on a game day. You do not often see that from a tailback. Split backs. Trace. He's throwing it. He's hit. But Sampson. Oh, my God. He caught it on the shoelaces. AJ Sampson putting the team on his back. 2 minutes left. Trace is throwing it again. Floats it. That's Boyd for 7. They're moving it right down the field. Sampson up the guy. Finds a hole. 1st and goal. We're inside 2 minutes. Holy cow. 1st and goal. 1:35. They're starting to run the clock. Handoff. Trace. He finds room. No, he goes down. And it might be in Utah's best interest to let him score. If they're just going to run the clock, UCLA could win this. Yeah, they're running clock. UCLA can taste it. Sampson to the outside. And they bring him down. Oh my, it's shaping up to be a game-winning field goal. 20 seconds left. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Trace, they just hand it off to Sampson, and he goes down. And timeout. No timeout. Oh, here we go. 10 seconds left. They're going to ice the kicker. Wisebacker, one of the best in the country. To give UCLA the lead and erase an 18-game home winning or losing streak. The kick. And it's good! UCLA has the lead, but there's 8 seconds left. If there's ever going to be a time for a team to blow it, this is the time. It just feels like this game's not over. UCLA.
You know what's interesting about the time left? This is exactly how much time was left when I gave up the Hail Mary to Illinois.
It definitely feels over.
8 seconds left. They need a field goal. The team that's known for just giving up massive touchdowns. He yams that to the edge. 3 seconds left, and we're going to get a Hail Mary. 3 seconds, 61 yards. UCLA, 18-game home losing streak. Can Utah do the unthinkable? He's yamming it deep. That's quite the floater to no man's land, and the game is over. UE has done it. UCLA finally wins in the Rose Bowl, 30-27. The streak is over. What a game. That must feel good for UCLA. Now, they are still tied for the longest losing streak, but what a win for UCLA at home. Massive. Not only for...
I'd rather be tied than own it.
I mean, not even for anything. Just some pride for UCLA and UE. Like, obviously, UE didn't... It's not her fault that they were 18 games in a row at home, but she ended the streak. There you go. It wasn't easy though, man. They tried to give it away. 3 massive touchdowns. In Moon, next season, next year is the year. Just, year one is just about getting to the bowl game. So let's go through it here, see what happened. I mean, it started out with this 95-yard run, whack. And then, obviously, the pick six. A lot of field goals, and then it just went back and forth, back and forth. Sheesh. Trace, 3 TDs, 1 interception. 221 on the ground for Sampson. No touchdowns, though. On defense, no turnovers for UCLA, but they got a couple sacks. Somehow they survived. I mean, Mitchell, they played fine. It's just, I don't know, stalled out a few too many times. Matt Evans, big touchdown, but just not enough. They couldn't do it at the end. 2 sacks here. They got, obviously, the 1 interception. 3 sacks, so... Tough way to lose a game for sure. Sorry, Moon. But, if you're going to lose one, might as well be one to end a streak, right? So let's take a look here. Trace. How do they give Trace the player of the game over Sampson? That is just...
Sampson absolutely won that game for UCLA. If A.J. Sampson wasn't there...
Well, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. So,
I mean, yeah, but player of the game doesn't have anything to do with momentum. It's just stat based.
Yeah, no, for sure. All right, so that's going to conclude Watch Party.